Okay, alright, fellas. So, fellas, this is the first time I'm wearing a shirt on camera here, and I feel out of my element, and I want to murder you. Alright, anyways, fellas, so, I've been hearing a lot about this guy here. This quote-unquote nice guy YouTuber, apparently, according to the Philip DeFranco video here. This is also going to be the first time I'll ever watch a Philip DeFranco video because, yeah, I don't even watch this guy. But the reason that I'm watching him today is because of ImAllexx. And apparently this guy was beating on his girlfriend and was abusing his girlfriend apparently, but like he puts on like a nice front like on the internet apparently. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, and I've never heard of him until this situation has came to light. So let's go into the Philip DeFranco video and let's learn about it, okay?
Sup, you beautiful bastards. Welcome back to the Philip.
I have a father, and I just celebrated Father's Day with him a couple days ago. You take that back, you son of a bitch. Yeah, so just call me beautiful.
Go show you daily dive into the news, and we got a lot of news to talk about today. But first, I got an announcement. It's that our amazing June Flowers drop is now live over.
Yeah, shut up.
So let's just jump into it. Starting with
acting like this is all just me, and that's something you really need to fix.
I'm gonna bash your head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the up.
So that is just a small piece of a leak around longtime YouTube creator Alex Elmsley, otherwise known as ImAllexx, who, if you don't know, he's a 25-year-old British YouTuber with around 2 million subscribers. He's known for doing
that's why everybody is on his ass. It's because he's British and he was abusing his girlfriend. But it's probably because he's British, honestly. And I totally understand.
Commentary and reaction content, but now he's facing incredibly detailed allegations of abuse from his ex-girlfriend, who's another creator by the name of Alice Hez, who has about 1 million followers on TikTok. And over the weekend, she released several videos and logs of their interactions along with an 82-page statement. With that saying, it's best it was made public how horrible this person with the platform is. I'd hate to see another woman go through this. They're sharing a link to a Google Drive folder with audio and video files documenting the alleged abuse.
And she actually came with proof instead of going to the internet with like some bullshit. You know, like she actually brought some proof with it, okay? So that's a W from her.
Will say, because I'm going to try to make this consumable, I'm not going to be hitting on every single detail.
Okay, well,
you can access the Google.
Okay, well, like, why the fucking
Google Doc yourself if you want to go through everything. With that said, you know, what we see here is Alice describing how it started when, quote, small arguments worsened to the point where he would turn on his camera and start shouting at her on call.
Now, when it's too late, you admit that you did everything wrong. But when it actually matters...
This guy is actually so stupid. Okay, so not only is he abusing his girlfriend, he's doing it over Discord instead of doing it in like the traditional sense of doing it in a person, in private, and like not on the internet, not over the internet of where she can potentially record you, you idiot. This guy's an idiot and he deserves his downfall. If this is true or not,
lay down like a good dog. You don't do it.
Yeah, acting like this is all just me, and that's something you really need to fix.
I'm gonna bash your head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the up. Your boyfriend's a famous internet celebrity and doesn't trust these people because he has to keep his circle small. Because you might not have anything to lose, because your life might be down the drain, but I still have quite a lot that I would like to give.
Also, the screenshots that Alice shared appear to show more of the same behavior. In those more than once, he calls her a dumb whore. He also...
Yeah, so from the text there, I see that this man is just completely insulting her and nonstop and is just going off.
Also uses the N-word, telling her to kill herself, saying things like just die in a fucking hole and please bury yourself in the fucking garden. And then appearing to go so far as to threaten to do it himself, writing in one conversation, I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to break your neck. Right, and all of these are just some of the insults, threats, or otherwise manipulative and emotionally abusive texts that Alice says that Alex sent to her over the course of their relationship. And unfortunately, Alice also says that it gets worse, saying that once they moved in together, it sometimes became physical, describing one instance where she says he grabbed her hood and pulled her back until she fell on the floor, saying that when she got up to run away, he grabbed her, put her in a headlock, and covered her mouth, and saying after that argument, there were days where he would just scream in her face and tell her to kill herself multiple times.
Alright, yeah, so I thought that I would be making jokes throughout this video, but this isn't really the time for that now. Yeah, these like I said, she actually brought out some proof too, and it's not looking good for you here, Alex.
Even saying that it got to the point where she would be shaking and scared for her life every time he came closer, was in the same room as her while arguing. And as far as people possibly asking her...
Yeah, it'd be the same guys that are like, when like you meet them in person and like in public and shit, you know what I'm saying? They're like the nicest person that you know too. You feel me? They just put on a character and this is how they're acting. You know what I'm saying? That this is...
Why would you stay in this relationship?
Oh my God.
She seemed to touch on this, saying, believe me, I wish I could turn back time, but I believed his lies when he apologized to me, and I really tried to believe he would stop going so far if I asked him to. Though there, Alice did eventually get herself out. They're even appearing to get this recording while she was packing her things to leave.
And then you look like a miserable little all the time. Like, your face is annoying to look at, like when I come downstairs.
Yeah, so this is how he's acting when like his girlfriend is leaving him. Okay, bro. You need some help. You need help, bro.
That even after she left, he wouldn't leave her alone. And so with that, saying she's decided to speak out now because he's threatened to, quote, create a contradicting story to discredit her own. Seemingly with that, also acknowledging that she also insulted Alex in their conversations, writing, in no way am I trying to make myself look as if I never said anything mean. I stooped down to his level and became reckless with my language to try to prove a point. They're even appearing to have changed his contact name in her phone to racist N-word at one point. And on top of that, she admitted to slapping him in the face at one point, but her saying that she only did that after he backed her into a corner while screaming at her. And with all that said, as far as the other side of this, we haven't seen a response from Alex yet, and I mean that as far as him releasing any sort of public statement, as well as we reached out last night to see if he had anything to say. As of recording, he has not responded. Though among all the other people who have reacted to this, notably this includes several internet personalities who have been a part of Alex's circle at one point or another, such as with YouTuber Will N.E. saying there have been rumors of Alex's behavior last year, and also saying the severity of the abuse that Alice published was far worse than anything I'd heard being discussed. That Google Drive is fucking abhorrent, and what he put her through is inexcusable. Also, Twitch streamer Mia Mon saying Alex's behavior was...
I don't know anything about this side of the internet at all. It just seems like a bunch of, geeks and dorks hailing in from like the UK. But yeah, so that's the ImAllexx situation right there. That man was just an abusive piece of shit, and his ex-girlfriend got the hell up out of there, which is a good thing that she did. And then she came to the internet accusing him of the abuse and everything. And shit, hey, you know what? She actually brought out some proof instead of, being a spiteful bitches that get angry whenever like you leave with them, and then now all of a sudden they want to speak out about you hitting them. Like, bro, what kind of shit is that? I'm joking. Why am I joking about domestic abuse? Whatever. Listen, like, you get the whole point of this video here. I tried or something. I don't know. Like the video.